Welcome to the Living in Naples channel. I'm James Headley. As we passed the midpoint of the calendar year a couple of weeks ago, I thought it might be useful to look at what has happened in the Southwest Florida real estate market through the first 6 months of the year, and perhaps make some comparisons to where we stood a year ago at this time to see if there are any insights to be gleaned for buyers and sellers as we go into the second half of 2025. Before diving into those figures, let me, as always, thank you for tuning in, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Certainly appreciate that and hope you'll continue to do so. And of course, if you have questions about any of this or any questions, period, about the Southwest Florida real estate market, please do get in touch anytime. It'd be my pleasure to assist you and answer any questions and perhaps help you with your home search or home sale. With all of that said, let's dive into those numbers for the first half of 2025. And beginning with the single-family home market in Naples, there were 2,267 single-family homes sold in the first half of the year, which is almost exactly the 2,264 that were sold in the first half of 2024, as we continue to see softer market conditions in the area. The median selling price has actually gone down $55,000 to $770,000 year over year. And the dollar per square foot metric also declined by $22 to $378 a square foot. On the bright side for sellers, though, homes have stayed on the market significantly less time on average so far this year, lasting 116 days versus 200 at the same time in 2024. So a little bit less time on market for the homes, or a fair amount less. The eventual closing price ratio to the original listing price has declined by 2% to 92%, or thought about differently, it's an 8% discount off the original list price at the median. As we turn to the non-single family home market and non-manufactured homes, so basically condos and the like, there were 2,335 of those sold in the first half of 2025. Versus 2,693 in the same period in 2024, which reflects the challenges this market segment has been experiencing that are making headlines nationally. This softness is also reflected in the $464,000 median selling price for this category, which is down $51,000 year over year. At $301 per square foot, that figure is also down $25 per square foot versus the same period last year. And finally, the discount from the original list price more than doubled to 9%. As we turn to Marco Island, single-family home sales stand at 239 versus 256 in 2024 through the same period. The median selling price of those homes was $1,599,000 versus $1.63 million median selling price last year, so not a significant decline there. $709 per square foot now versus $759 per square foot in 2024. So a bit more significant cut there year over year. And the discount off the original list price went from 10% to 11% as far as Marco single family homes go. As we look at the non-single family home and not manufactured single family home market on Marco, so predominantly again condos, there were 234 sales in the first half of the year, which is a decline of 27 year over year. The median selling price of those homes was $650,000, which is down from $718,000 a year ago. The dollar per square foot was down $84, going from $632 per square foot in 2024 to $548 per square foot through the first 6 months of 2025. The 10% discount off list price, original list price, versus 8% in 2024 further underscores, again, that softness that we're seeing in the market and continue to see. So what are our takeaways from this data? While generally more pronounced in the condo market, the ongoing shift toward a buyer's market is very real and ongoing. These dollar per square foot drop-offs are significant and meaningful, and barring some major changes in the overall macroeconomic picture, and probably some accompanying and unlikely improvements in the property insurance world, although we see a little bit of movement there, I would not expect that to change in the near future. In other words, let's talk about how you as a buyer can get the best home in paradise for you at an improving price in the second half of 2025. Again, please do reach out to me if that's on the horizon for you, and we can talk about where some of the best opportunities lie, because there certainly are some great ones out there. And until then, thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take care.